In a recent address to the United States Congress, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu took the stage to discuss the ongoing war in Gaza.
We meet today at a crossroads of history. Our world is in upheaval. This is not a clash of civilizations. It's a clash between barbarism and civilization. America and Israel must stand together.
Amidst the backdrop of applause and protests, the speech provided no new insights. Critics say it was heavy on rhetoric and light on substantive details on conflict resolutions for the future of Gaza.
I came to assure you today of one thing: we will win.
As Netanyahu spoke, the chambers of Congress resonated with frequent standing ovations, particularly from Republican members, signaling strong partisan support. Outside, the scenario was starkly different.
The goal is to issue a citizen's arrest for the war criminal Benjamin Netanyahu.
It's shameful that he's been invited to speak before Congress.
It's a disgusting show of support for someone that doesn't deserve our support.
Protesters gathered, burning American flags, voicing their dissent against the war. Throughout the 52-minute speech, Netanyahu reiterated his commitment to achieving total victory over Hamas.
I will not rest until all their loved ones are home.
But fell short of outlining a clear path to peace or detailing the fate of Gaza post-war. This address must also be viewed through the lens of Israeli domestic politics.
A new public survey reveals that War Cabinet member Benny Gantz is leading Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for the prime ministership role.
Currently facing low approval ratings and growing public dissatisfaction, Netanyahu used this international platform to reinforce his image as a strong leader. Yet, with 3/4 of Israelis expressing a desire for his resignation in recent polls, the effectiveness of this strategy remains in question. Critics argue his speech seemed more a performance for political survival than a genuine step toward conflict resolution. His speech also highlighted changes in US political attitudes. Although it's commonly said that both major parties support Israel, the truth is that Republicans are showing stronger support, especially now with a Democrat as president. This growing partisan divide in American politics, particularly regarding foreign policy and support for Israel, is something Netanyahu has skillfully managed in past speeches to Congress. In 2015, he directly challenged then President Obama's nuclear deal with Iran, aligning closely with Republican opposition to the deal. Vice President Kamala Harris and Senator J.D. Vance were also both notably absent, hinting at underlying diplomatic issues. Harris, who usually attends such events as President of the Senate, may have skipped the address to subtly show the administration's distance, even though they officially support Israel. On the other hand, Vance's absence could reflect his preference for less involvement in international matters, as he is not keen about America's involvement with Ukraine. That said, he is supportive of Israel. Perhaps it was a simple scheduling issue or a significant signal. As Netanyahu returns to Israel, the coming weeks are critical. The Israeli parliament's summer recess offers him a brief respite from immediate political pressures, but the expectations are mounting. With a ceasefire proposal reportedly on the table and Biden's personal involvement in the negotiations, the international community, as well as the Israeli public, want him to come to a resolution. In the next few weeks, after months of procrastination, Netanyahu may be forced to make a call.